Hi everyone, it's about 5:25 on a Tuesday afternoon. I have thought that it was Wednesday all day. No word of a lie. I even had to double check a few things that I have that automatically happen on Wednesdays and asked why they weren't happening. And investigated for about 30 minutes until I realised it's actually today is Tuesday. Anyway, so what we're doing is it's time to do another journal cover. And I think I've just done something silly. That's okay. We're just going to delete that. What we're going to do is I've grabbed a whole lot of stuff already. Because I've grabbed so many different things, I can't actually get back to my original canvas. So my canvas is A3. I always work in this size when I'm doing journal covers. It gives me a lot of flexibility of size, and also I can easily resize to A4 and letter. I don't lose a lot since I do my journal covers that size. I grabbed this paper. I love this paper. How gorgeous are those flowers? What I want to do is I'm going to try and find, I think it was linear burn, which I really love, because you can still see the textures underneath. Might do because I've got a white solid background right at the bottom layer. I can pull the middle layer out, and that really makes that pop. So I really love that. I'm very happy with that. Okay, so everything today comes from a designer called AASPN, and she does the most beautiful, beautiful kits. I just grabbed a whole lot of her things, and we're going to see if we can make this gorgeous journal cover a really soft journal. What we're going to do is we're going to grab a whole lot of things, and we're going to see if I can. Be careful sometimes. She has things that are. She always has shadows separate, which is fabulous. It makes it so much easier to work with. We're just going to grab a whole lot of stuff. So I'm just going to label these groups. I find it much easier to label the groups while I work, so I know exactly which label to grab. She also does these incredible uh, like stamps of brushes. Now this is all this stuff that I'm using today is all pre-AI. So all this stuff has been done by hand or computer by her. So it's really amazing. Like it's just an incredible thing. And I thought, remember, this is probably it was a good title for this journal. So we're going to put it there for now. What else do I have to grab? I've grabbed that. A little bit of lace that she had. We'll grab that. Well, it's a mess at the moment, isn't it? It's terrible. I think that's it. Let me grab. There's something else I wanted and I didn't grab it. Hang on a second. No, let's go back to Lightroom. As I said in my first video, if you haven't seen that, it's video number 1. And there's this charm that she has called Love on it. I really want to use it. I just think it's so pretty. Okay. Now she doesn't have a shadow on this one, so I might do. I mean, how gorgeous is that? Let's quickly grab the shadow. I don't think she has it with the shadow on here. Sometimes she does, sometimes she doesn't. So let's just grab the shadow. It's going to be a drama to work that in. So what we'll do is just pull that in. I could easily do a drop shadow in Photoshop, but since this is done and it's already a great opacity, there's no really reason for me to do it. And I can, since it's a separate layer, I can still play with it. What we're going to do is we're going to group that together. So Control G, and we're just going to call that Love Charm. So we know exactly what we're up to, because I really love that. Let's just grab that one. I love the heart. That lace is the lace. Just going to relax. I love to rename as I go, especially when I'm working quickly like this. You don't want to lose anything. I think that's really important. I've got an idea for this, but let me just move everything out the way. Let's get rid of the, I like the lace, but I'm not sure yet, so it might actually end up in the bin, but we'll just leave it up there for now. Let's get rid of the twig. What I like the idea of, with the heart and the love charm together, what we're going to do is we're just going to do Control and the plus key to get closer. That zooms you in. We're going to, what do I want to do? Okay, so on the love charm, we're going to put a layer mask. As I said, I don't like doing destructive editing. I always like to do um, brushes and masks. That way, if I make a mistake, like I have made a mistake on this one right now already because I have not used a sharp brush, hard brush. What we're going to do is we're just going to change my brush to hard. We're going to go right. Change it to white. Change it to white. We're going to change the brush size. We're just going to easily go in there and just take it to the edge. So it looks like, fix that up. This is why we don't use an eraser. It's too easy to make mistakes. And yes, you can undo things, but if you find a mistake 5 actions or even 10 actions down the road, it's really hard to fix. So, see, I love how that's got that heart sitting in that string. So what we're going to do, I'm going to group this again, Control G, and we're going to do heart and charm. That way it's all going to move together. Okay, so really clever. This is going to be a love journal. Okay, so really simple. That squiggle, I really love that squiggle. We might change. What am I going to do with that? Hang on. Let's get this lace, which might not have a place because it's faded. Let's make it I don't think we're going to see it. We're going to see it on soft light just to try and offset some of those flowers. Just whisper down the edge. That looks terrible, doesn't it? Okay, get rid of that, Meaghan. It looks awful. What I love about art, don't like it, let's delete it. Okay, we're going to soft light this. I just feel, no. The divide often turns dark things white or lighter colour, which is great. We're just going to squish this. I just want a bit of, we're going to pull it back. We're going to just really take that down to like 38%. Where's the twig? I love the twig. Is it going to work? Let's just select it and flip it horizontal. If we do that though, the squiggle's going. Select squiggle. You know what? It doesn't work either. Let's quickly go back into group and contents. Going to delete those. Going to close everything else. One great thing with Photoshop, you can do close others, which is for me great because I hate having things on the screen. Let's just quickly go back into this kit and see if there's anything here that really stands out to me that I could add. Give me Word. No, I don't. Oh, let's see some text works in the top corner. Let's just kind of see. Okay, I like to have it gives that kind of depth and that shadow to it. You can hardly see it. It adds something. Okay. This one's taking a little bit longer than I thought it would. So thanks guys for hanging around, whoever's still here. Okay, brush set. So this is where all the squiggle bits and lines are. I wish there was more flowers like there are on this page, but there isn't. This is not what I want. Transfers and overlays. That's what that lace was. Let's just quickly try this, and then otherwise we're going to go straight into post-production toning and stuff. That's that lace again that I kept getting drawn to. I just kind of think it kind of goes with the heart. Let me put underneath everything else. Pull it all the way back to that screen. Soft light. Okay, I don't mind that as a border. Okay, that kind of just balances that side. Remember this? I didn't even move that, did I? No, I actually don't mind that. I think it balances off the heart. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to see if there's any gradient maps that work. The last time we changed this to soft light, go into my gradient maps. You can find gradient maps online. You just got to be careful if they're commercial use or not. These ones are from, I've said before, from Nuclei. No, these ones aren't. These ones, I can't remember where I got these ones from. I've had these for years, but they're definitely commercial use. That's not an issue at all. Just trying to find. Oh, the green's so pretty. Sometimes you be careful how much it washes out or how much it colors what you've got. I'm going to try nuclear again. Nuclear is worth looking up on YouTube. He has the most amazing tutorials. He is who else I've learnt from over the years. Really like it green. I don't know. I don't want to have everything in my thing blue. I don't know. That's quite pretty. I do like the green. Where was the green? Eat Loki's having it say already. I don't think he likes it either. Let's go look at the warm greys, which I don't normally use. I don't mind how that's gone grey though. A bit blurry. It's a bit glary. You're going to go, Meaghan, just choose a colour. You're taking so long doing this. I take ages doing this part of it. I tell you, the creation is not the biggest step. Oh, I like the bright blue. Oh, that's pretty. It's a bit, I don't know. I could just have fun. Let me tell you, I could have so much fun with this. Gold's cool too. It's amazing with these gradient maps. Now, I haven't created any gradient maps. I want to though, but they are so fun. Like what you can, oh, actually, I like that. Okay, I like that. All right. We're gonna do the Alt Control Shift E, which I talked about last time about how that merges everything onto one layer. We're going to go into one of my favorite plugins, filters, which is on one. We go straight into there. I like how that gradient map pulled the grunge up. Like I really like that. It always does this. It goes straight to Lightroom. Okay, so let's see. This one's a bit longer, guys. Sorry about the length of this video. I was trying to keep it under 10 minutes, but I'm having too much fun. Now, what did I say last time? I love dark edges, don't I? Well, that's terrible on this. See how the difference on my last one, if you saw it, made a big difference. So we're just going to do, okay, we're going to do that. We're just going to pull this back. And then we're going to add the glow, which I love. Glow, dark glow. I think it's me too. Ugh, no, yuck. Okay. Oh, that's pretty, but it's just too charged more normal. Have a look. I might just pull it back a little bit. Okay. I just want to check one other thing. They've got a vintage. I reckon I'm going to change colors again. See, this reminds me of vintage. That's incredible. I love that. See, this is kind of what I was thinking. Is it too? I don't think it is too. What's the warm? Let's just check. Get rid of it for a minute. Add filter. Thank you guys who've hung around with me because I get a little bit um, distracted by these filters, but I just do enjoy the flexibility you have with all this stuff. And I'll go back to yeah, we're going to go back to glows there. We're going to go back to vintage. Red, yellow. I really love that. Look back so it's not so saturated. Add a little bit of film grain, just gives it a little bit of, yeah, look at that. Okay, done. Now that you're all bored out of your brains. Not. Sometimes the artistic mind does not stop. I mean, look at the difference in that. I just want to check something. See, I really prefer, so this is something else you can do. You don't have to stick with your build with your adjustments being on everything. So what we're going to do is we're going to zoom in quickly. I want this black. I've got my brush. I'm just going to do this. This way, what we're doing. See how this is why we use a brush and not an eraser, because I just stuffed up. So we're just going to make that nice and neat. And I did it here too. We'll fix that. Not quite. One thing I've got to stop doing in my life is apologising all the time. You're here, you're here. We're going to get rid of the red on that as well. That's the thing with brushes and Photoshop on adjustment layers, and layer masks, is you can really make it what you want. So we're going to pull the black back and the red out of these and pull that up. That is looking so much better. When you pull out, you'll see that pulling this back to white, it's got to change that. Hit the P, back to B. If you hit the B on your keyboard, that's better. Sorry, guys. It takes you to the brush. If you hit the X, it changes between black and white on your colors too when you're in brush mode. And that's what I've been doing when I've been trying to clean this up and making mistakes. I just hit X, and it just flips between the black and the white. So you don't have to touch anything else, especially when using your mouse to do adjustments like this. Okay, I think it's better. I don't know if you saw that. I hit a bit of green. Control 0 to go all the way up. Yeah, much prefer taking. I'll show you. Disable AMRs. See how much more yellow? Now I've pulled it back, so the back pops more now on its own without interfering. Yep, really pleased. Well, guys, thank you for being in the studio with me today. I'm Meaghan Pryor, and have a great evening. Bye.